Okay, so I've just checked, and yeah, for some reason, even though I clicked on heroic, it looks like when I was using the damage build, it was on challenging. So that probably is why it looked so incredibly good. So I'm just going to run it again on definitely heroic this time, just to give you a gauge against all the other builds. So there we go. I pretty much thought through it last time, so I'm just going to get on with it.
We think Black Tusk may be after the DCD's databases as a means to exploit the broad-spectrum antivirals they captured. We need to stop.
So I'm going to get myself a good position. I like putting my turret up here. Fix her up. I need to hit someone to get my extra bonus, and then we're on. So the Baker's dozen as well, if you miss, that bullet goes straight back into the chamber, which means that every time I miss, I don't need to reload. So every bullet technically hits, which is fantastic with this weapon. Again, like I'm going to come out of cover, so let's see. A card running away from me. I don't care about my turret because all I want is my turret just to hit someone to get the damage, so that I can stay over there as long as it can see people. So very solid. Blow up my skills. I'll go into the next bit again because, like I say, based on what I think you're looking for, I'd say you probably would prefer more weapon damage. This is weapon damage. There's a variant that I built for Jeremy that's sort of in between, which is probably worth trying, but if it's just a case of you want to shoot people and do loads of damage, it's this one. So you can kind of use Hanu to keep it a little bit more skilled than on this build, but as Jeremy already has it, I never built it, just because on Friday nights it's always best to kind of have a mixture of different builds. But if that's what you prefer, I can definitely figure that out again. I can't really remember what it was off the top of my head, but it's like so like I say, all I need now is someone to pop the head up so I can hit them with my turret. Ooh, sneaky. You don't need to be too fast with this weapon either, because it does so much damage. You better take your time getting a shot in, and you find if you actually, well, to be fair, you can still quite easily use an assault rifle with it. I just think the damage on this is phenomenal. So I'm not aiming, I want him to pop his head up. And the turret, I can see there from that red line now, it's telling me there's a guy coming around here. So I've still got my fixer to heal me, which means even on heroic that can go away. So you'll see over where all the armor and skills are, there's three squares. There's a blue and two oranges, and that's a kind of show. So the middle one is spark, so that's after if I hit someone I get my my bonus. So that's gone now, but my turret, well, actually it's going to blow. So if I just get rid of that, that's where to kind of see. So because I'm in cover, I'm already getting my weapon damage, and that's what those two on the side L's mean. So I'm not going to push on until I get my turret back. No. Ooh. So I'll run on. So that's it. Pretty straightforward. Say I didn't really struggle at all there. Do have plenty of armor. You can't go running in, but the damage that you kind of put out with the your weapon is pretty special. Like I said, this is heroic, so it's not like I'm doing it on an easy difficulty just to show you. I guess with them, what did I get? Anything good? Might not have as good repair. So let's see what the next room is. Like I say, that's just by going into cover now. I have 15% extra weapon damage, and if that guy gets hit by my turret, come on. So now I have 30% extra weapon damage. Man, can sort all the bad guys out, but I can't get through a door. So that was me firing without bonus. That's me firing with bonus. Yeah, terrible shot. So there you have it. I'm going to leave it at that because there's no point in me running through the mission. I just wanted to show you the difference in the loadouts and a half build, and that if you're going to make a build, you better kind of go in, that's the way I play. So like I say, I still think that without a doubt this okay, I can't go back to it, but the skill damage that I made you, because I think of the flexibility that's in it. You've got weapon damage, you've got skill damage, it defends you, as long as you're kind of keeping an eye on your cooldowns. Like, this loadout is great. I get a lot more fun out of chucking my skills out, getting involved, firing and stuff. This pretty much is point your weapon, do loads of damage, which is, it's okay, it's just not the way that I normally play. And then there's certain builds that just don't work, like I did build a tank, but I binned it. I think I had 1.6 million armor, and even with that, you wasn't doing enough damage for the benefit of all the armor, so you were still getting put down. I think this survival will be pretty good once I get all the rolls done on it. But again, it very much relies on you keeping an eye on your cooldowns and how to play, so I'm not sure if that's how you'd want to play. For me, that's just, you get your skills out, you do loads of damage, brilliant. This one's pretty good as well. Like I say, I've still got a couple of rolls on it, but you can see there, that's my build. And then the only other build I don't have is the in-between build, so it is a variant on my skill damage, but everything is rolled for weapon damage. So it would be reds everywhere instead of yellows, and you would be looking at like much more crit chance, crit damage on everything, whereas this is skill haste and skill damage. So we kind of want to be careful you don't fall in the middle, because if you try and cover too many bases, you'll end up with a gear set that's not really particularly great at anything, and you'll still find you're going down quicker, your skills aren't doing as much damage. So I think you got to decide whether it's like armor and you just don't want to get put down, which I don't think that's what you want. You've got weapon damage, so build for weapon damage and then try and just keep a little bit of armor or survivability, or you got skills and you use them. Like, my skill damage is to fuel my weapon damage, so I don't want to just be stood there at the back throwing skills. I still want to be in the thick of the action, so that's why I think this is the best build. It's most flexible. But anyway, I hope that helps, and come back with questions.